Salve, salve YouTube, estamos de volta com mais um vídeo. Vamos continuar a série de Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Vamos continuar a série onde a gente parou no último vídeo.
Must be starving after such a long trip.
Quem puder deixar um like, um comentário e se inscrever no canal, vai ajudar bastante o canal a crescer. Vamos lá.
Said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther. I'm all right, really.
Rory McGrath isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
Minha amada Esther, como quero ter você em meus braços. O anúncio do nosso casamento foi para meu coração a iguaria no paladar, um doce do qual não me canso. Por fim estaremos juntos e juntos para todo sempre, até o dia muitos anos a partir de agora. E ficarmos velhos e finalmente a morte nos separar, pois só a morte pode extinguir o amor que existe entre nós. Eu tenho certeza de que nem mesmo a morte poderá desfazer a ternura que sinto por você. Quero que tudo seja perfeito em nosso casamento e assim farei. Escreverei para você todos os dias até que um momento abençoado quando eu possa finalmente derramar o peso das letras e dizer pessoalmente os dias como me sinto sobre você. Estou pensando em você, seu amor para sempre, Charles. Não consigo lhe dizer o quanto desejo chegar em casa. Este trabalho nas místicas Highlands escocesas é empolgante, não posso negar, mas sinto falta da doçura do nosso lar. No entanto, sei que poucos meses me restam longe de seus braços amorosos serão grande benefício para mim. Através dessa experiência aumentarei meu conhecimento e faço tudo isso para protegê-la desses mundos sombrios que giram ao nosso redor. É o seu amor e a sua confiança que me impulsionam nessas trincheiras misteriosas. Me impulsionam a fazer o meu melhor. É por você que faço, pois quando posso ver o orgulho em seus olhos, sei qual é o meu papel nessa terra. Sei que posso ser mais forte, sei que tudo posso, desde que você me olhe com aquela centelha que é só sua. Estou pensando em você, seu amor para sempre, Charles. Tristeza em intervalo, ou um estudo da escala eólica por Heinrich Pietri. Um estudo de Chacone em sol menor para cordas de H. Purcell e por E. Davenport. Esther, um pouco de comida e cerveja para você. Sinto muito pela sua perda. Seus vizinhos aguardam em seus corações.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. There's more to learn here. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me, that was nice of him.
Meu caro Charles, como eu fiquei feliz em ler suas palavras. É sempre um prazer ouvi-lo e saber que você e sua amada Esther estão bem. Entrei em contato com nossos irmãos em Londres, mas infelizmente não conseguimos encontrar nada em nossos arquivos que corresponda à descrição dos eventos que você enfrentou em New Eden. Seja como for, a pestilência, os invernos intermináveis são fenômenos talvez amplos demais para identificarmos a causa exata. Não posso lhe dar uma resposta melhor. Seja feitiçaria ou a presença de um incor ou algo totalmente diferente, nós não sabemos. Tudo que posso fazer é convidá-la a continuar sua pesquisa e anotar todas as suas observações. Nossa Irmandade da Estola de Saint Paul tem Tão pouca presença no novo mundo, qualquer nova informação será de fato valiosa. Por favor, fique em segurança, amigo. Sinceramente, Elinor Combs.
I didn't know Elnor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Uma nova melodia escocesa em sol maior por Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your piano forte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Minha doce Esther, eu estava para baixo, e ainda assim você estava lá para me apoiar. Você é um anjo do paraíso para me ajudar em minha missão sombria. Você é a luz que me guia pela escuridão invisível. Ainda assim sinto tanto por tê-la trazido para esta terra. Torturada, você sabe bem que as coisas não são como deveriam em New Eden. Sinto muito por tê-la ao meu lado. Pois temo por sua vida e gostaria de que pudéssemos encontrar um canto tranquilo nessa terra para criar nossos filhos. Mas temo que a maldição acho que deveria ir embora. Ou talvez você deva ir em frente enquanto defendo nossa casa. Pense sobre isso, pois não consigo suportar o pensamento da escuridão a levando de mim. Seu amor para sempre, Charles.
How pleasant to see these old, familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Vamos lá para cima.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Um rei precioso de um conjunto de xadrez protegido por um domo de vidro.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Mapa. Ninguém neste lado das águas e poucas pessoas do outro sabem que vim para New Eden como ministro para fazer pesquisas sobre o novo mundo em nome da Irmandade da Estola de St. Paul. Que estranheza encontrei. Há fantasmas aqui, sim, antigos e inumeráveis, mas são silenciosos. Nunca direi a palavra em voz alta, mas suspeito que haja bruxas. E se eu encontrar uma, gostaria muito de perguntar a ela sua história. Todfur Dai Totem por Balthasar Hans Brinhofer. Eita. Formicários por Johannes Schneider. Fortalitium Fidei por Afonso de Espina. Jó 7, 13, 15. 13. Quando digo minha cama me confortará, meu sofá aliviará minhas queixas. 14. Então você me assusta com sonhos e me aterroriza com visões. 15. De modo que minha alma escolheu o estrangulamento e a morte em vez de minha vida. Ela vinha até mim em sonhos.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Que todos esses sonhos têm em comum? Seriam eles uma promessa do dia do juízo final? Um pesadelo vindo? Visões? Prenúncio? Alguém está atrás disso? Quem é o verdadeiro alvo? O que fez com que essa raiva explodisse? Preciso saber como entrar em nossas cabeças. Quando não oferece mais descanso, isso não pode continuar.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Retrato do habitante. Investigue o caso de assombração para desbloquear informações. Dica: Charles estava preocupado sobre a influência que o espírito ameaçador tinha sobre os sonhos dos colonos. Faltam mais duas. Tem uma dela. Após ver o fantasma de seu marido, a viúva enlutada Esther Davenport ficou profundamente angustiada.
When I first met Charles, he was reading his Bible in a noisy tavern. I was drunk. He pretended not to notice.
Investiga o quarto. Já vi. Onde as pesadelos vêm. Cobrir detalhes. Muita coisa. Vou deixar aqui para quem quiser ler. E só dar uma pausa. Um broche de prata comumente usado por Charles Davenport, gravado com uma espada de 3 punhos distinta.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Minha querida irmã, Charles está morto. Não consigo distinguir a direita da esquerda. Eu posso dizer que é dia. Que dia é? Ou há quanto tempo meu Charles partiu? Meu mundo se desfez. Nada aconteceu como deveria. Não pude ir ao funeral. Que vergonha. Como falhei com meu querido marido. Simplesmente não consegui encontrar forças para sair de casa e andar até o local onde Charles morreu. Lá para vê-lo enterrado. Que o Senhor, em misericórdia, guie nossos amigos até nós antes que seja tarde demais. E o Éden não vai durar muito mais tempo sem meu amado marido para protegê-la. Não tenho mais palavras em mim, mas achei que você, que o amava tanto, deveria saber sobre sua passagem. Meu amor, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
3 gotas de óleo de lavanda, infusão de camomila antes de dormir. Cautéria para esfregar entre as palmas das mãos e atrás das orelhas 3 vezes ao dia. Inquietação, persistir, usa erva cidreira. Eveline. Eis que os filhos são herança do Senhor. e o fruto do ventre teu galardão. Salmo 127, 3. Já vimos tudo aqui, né? Vamos descer.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery. Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Tem maus sonhos.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him, none respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Cadê a porta aqui, né?
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Para encontrar a localização do seu próximo objetivo, abra seu mapa. Loja de Sincere Paris. Que por aqui.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome. to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Sobre a maldição, você tem maus sonhos, você está deixando a cidade e mostra-me seus produtos.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Vender, o que eu posso vender? Eu não sei pra que serve esses negócios. Se eu vai fazer mal ou vender ou não. Então não vou nem mexer com isso.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Cemitério. O que é aquilo?
A wisp. So close to town.
O cemitério está fechado por ordem do governador.
Where are you leading me?
E para desviar.
More of you? Well, you tried. is safe here.
O espectral.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Fungo de casco. Pirita. Como um banidor, você sente lugares ou objetos que foram marcados por fantasmas. Quando estiver próximo a esses elementos, os anéis de banimento serão acionados e acenderão com uma aura laranja. Mova-se para encontrar a fonte.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Decepção.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Uau, memórias dos mortos permanecem aqui. Para revelá-las, você deve reunir os recursos necessários. Pirito já tenho. Lysimachia aquaris. Uma planta de tamanho médio com folhas finas e longas e flores em forma de estrela. Composto por cinco pétalas amarelas. Cresce perto da água. Pode ser encontrado na região do campo ou comprado de comerciantes. Região do campo.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Essa? Não. Isso.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? There should be seashore candle near the water.
Uma água. Pensei que tinha bugado. Ele tava fechado, não tava?
There should be seashore candle near the water. Many dead in more recent years.
Achei.
Call this a fight?
Não tem como subir por aqui. Tem que dar a volta. Os banidores podem realizar rituais. A natureza do local determina o ritual que deve ser realizado. Realizar um ritual consome recursos, mesmo que você selecione um ritual incorreto. Nossa. Para revelar as memórias, você deve realizar um ritual e montar.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Morreu.
That thing he faced. What was it?
Bíblia de Charles encontrada no meio queimado da lama do cemitério. Está aberta em Jó 7, 13 e 15. Eu já tinha lido isso antes.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave. Here you are.
Invocar flagelo.
Did I just... Damn it.
Eu fiz o ritual errado? Acho que eu fiz o errado, hein?
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Você aprendeu sobre a maldição porque você não esperou por nossa ajuda. Você sabe como essa maldição começou?
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. But we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, But it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
Parceira?
What did it look like?
Parecia, né? Não parceira.
Don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait!
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
Você tem maus sonhos?
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in this door, Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
Não tem nada na loja dela.
Madam?
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Gente, eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. Voltamos no próximo episódio. Até mais, valeu e falou.